but I am dying to hear from Kim to find out what part of South Washington you're from.
Okay, well, let's see if you know where it is. It's on Alaska. Do you know that? On Alaska, Washington. Did you get that?
On Alaska,
Did you not
that's
hear me?
yes, I heard you. On
You
Alaska,
heard me?
comma,
That was
Washington.
a very delayed reaction. Yes, yeah, not in Alaska, on Alaska, on Alaska. Yeah. It's a place, it's a real place. I know everyone, yeah. That's why I just say, yeah, sometimes I just put Olympia. It's just easier.
Well,
But I'm about 40 minutes from Olympia from here,
okay,
but I'm kind of towards the mountain. Yeah,
okay.
in the foothills of the Yeah, it's beautiful
Well,
here.
welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm just kind of reading your things. Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? Me sitting here on the ground and you.
Oh my gosh, you know the
You're
show.
a little light music. That is, you're the first person I've ever
Yes.
met who's done that show.
No way, no way.
My
I was
my
not
piano,
that part, but
my piano
what?
teacher forced me to play that song, and I finally decided, okay, I'm going to
Me
learn it
too.
a little better. But that was
Yeah,
like 40 years ago. Good evening.
yeah.
I am so
And
excited.
Sondheim doesn't give you chords, so
Say
you know
again?
Sondheim. Sondheim, who wrote that, does not
Yes.
put chords on music, so you can't cheat on that song as a
Oh,
piano player. And
oh,
so I didn't like that. I much prefer to
oh.
cheat and just play
So
chords.
he,
Get
yeah,
it?
most show music I see, the chords are horrible. So I know it wasn't the composer that put the chords on there. They're trying to help us mere mortal musicians. But I digress.
Exactly.
Kim, what would you like to do?
So true.
What would you like to
What
do
was that?
first? Oh, I'm sorry. I one more
What am I
time.
gonna do?
You were saying something. I cut you off.
No, actually wasn't. I think we have a weird maybe delay, slight. So
I concur. But
what
anyways,
was your
what would you like to do first?
if it's okay, I'm gonna just start with a couple of worship songs everybody knows tonight. I just wanted to do that this week. I know I write songs a lot, and I'm gonna share a couple I wrote, but I don't know. I just it was one of those days. My husband had a chainsaw accident last Sunday, and he was trying to cut a log, and he ended up it backfired on him, and it went into his leg. And so I'm just so thankful he's okay. But we spent the night in the ER, and he had to have surgery. So it's been a crazy week. And so it's just one of those nights where I was like, Red kind of contacted me last minute because he had an opening, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna do some worship songs because it just feels right tonight for me to do that. So anyway, you guys might know them. If you'd like, sing them along. Hopefully the delay's not killing you guys because I live out in the sticks.
And just let you know, we are.
Jesus.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to say we are going to
No,
pray.
you go ahead.
We are going to pray for your husband tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Kim,
Thank you.
just for the heads up,
He's kind of like
Kim, just for the
it's
heads
kind of like
up,
your
your
hand.
Wi-Fi is really low.
I thought it was because there's a weird delay. So, bummer. I know. Sorry, guys.
We can hear your audio good, but your video's choppy.
Do you want me to turn off the video?
I would say you keep it going if you want, but I'm just saying we can hear your audio good.
Okay, cool. All right, let's just sing along then and close your eyes so you don't get thrown by the video. Jesus, lover of my soul. Jesus, I will never let you go. You're taking me from the miry clay, set my feet upon a rock, and now I know I closest friend. I will worship you until the very end. Oh, I love you. I need you. Though my world may fall, I'll never let you go. My Savior, my closest friend. I will worship you until the very end. I love you. I need you. Though my world may fall, I'll never let you go. My Savior, my closest friend. I will worship you until the very end. I will worship you until the very end. I will follow you until the very end. I will love you until the very end. Lord of all creation, of water, earth, and sky, the heavens are your tabernacle. Glory to the Lord on high. God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. The universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy. Lord of heaven and earth. Lord of heaven and earth. Early in the morning, we will celebrate the light. When we stumble in the darkness, we will call your name by night. God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. The universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy. Lord of heaven and earth. Lord of heaven and earth. Hallelujah to the Lord of heaven and earth. Hallelujah to the Lord of heaven and earth. Hallelujah to the Lord. God wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy, holy. Oh, precious Lord, reveal your heart to me. Father, hold me, hold me. The universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy, holy. Universe declares your majesty. Oh, you are holy, Lord, so holy. Thank you, God. You are so good. This next song I'm going to share tonight. Hopefully you guys are all with me. I know there's a delay. You guys good?
Still
You can
here.
hear?
Still hear you.
Okay.
That was, you were getting great comments.
Awesome.
And that was such a good, God time. But anyways, go ahead.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, this next song is one I did write, and it's called Gratitude. And hey, Elizabeth, I know you're in here with us. I just love that girl. I'm gonna meet her one day, and I'm gonna hug her so tight. Can't wait. All right. So this one's Gratitude. Blinded to myself, afraid to take a look in the mirror, 'cause I knew what I'd see, a stained and dirty woman looking back at me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When you found me and pulled me from the wreckage, you called me by a different name. I knew I'd never be the same. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never deserved one thing that you have done. You gave up your son, the price you paid for me to be free from all my sin. So I spend my life singing songs of gratitude for you. Thank you. Walking in the opposite direction, I still fall down sometimes. But when I look in the mirror now, I see a woman who's forgiven of iniquity. I've been redeemed and washed clean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never deserved one thing that you have done. You gave up your son, the price you paid for me to be free from all my sin. So I spend my life singing songs of gratitude for you. Thank you, thank you. I've been redeemed and washed clean. I never deserved one thing that you have done. Thank you. Thank you. You guys doing okay?
That is so good.
That was awesome.
We see you about like 5% of the time, but the rest of it is just your voice, your piano, your love for God.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. It was a little tricky
Important
to
stuff
hear,
comes
but
through.
it did sound fun. Kim, what are you doing now with music? What are you doing? Are you recording? Are you playing a little beach?
Yeah, I've been mostly like, just so grateful for Red for inviting me to come. I try to get here as much as I can because it keeps my chops going here, and also Joseph Neal, who is a local guy for me. I do a lot of live stuff with him too, and it's been really fun just partnering with these guys as much as I can. And then just on my writing side, yeah, I write a lot, not as much as I used to with songs because I'm actually working on a novel, which has been a lot of writing, but not so much matching music with it.
Well,
So
that's a novel idea. I
yeah.
bet you never heard that one.
No, never heard that one before. You're so original.
Oh, she's good, Red. You keep this one on retainer. She's got the stuff. um, I have to ask, what is your novel about?
Well, it's funny that you ask because, you know, it's interesting. This is my first like real long one. I do a lot of writing. That I got serious about. I'm actually really serious about it. I have an editor that I'm working with. So I've been very challenged because of my editor. Thank you, editor. She's awesome. Her name's Jessica. Um, and then last night, my husband really helped me because he basically, this is what happens. He says he doesn't like something or that's not going to work, right? That's what usually, it starts like this. That's not going to work because I showed him like the title that I was thinking and a picture. And he's like, that title is not marketable. And I was like, wait, what? No, it's great. You know, and I'm arguing with him and all this. And then about 10 minutes later, this is always how it goes. I realize he's totally right. I did all the research. I'm like looking up all these other book titles. I'm like, he's totally right. So then I was racking my brain trying to think of a better title. And after a little while, I went in and I'm like, what about this? And I researched it to make sure there's no other titles with the same, you know, that's the hard part because it's suspense. Anyway, so he's like, I love that. And I'm telling you, ever since the title changed, the first line of the book came, the whole seam of the book was there. It's like the puzzle piece finally connected.
Wow.
It's like, you know, with songwriting, it's like that. But and I've always experienced that as a songwriter, but to write a novel and to go through the process, this year-long process of what I've been through, and not being able to find those last puzzle pieces was really hard because I still felt a little bit lost, you know, like, what is this really? What am I trying to say? And so what I realized is it's in the title. You can probably figure it out, you deep people, all of you. I know you're all deep because you're all songwriters. but but the title is Danger Lies Within. So and it is a suspense book, and yeah. So yeah. So it's basically looking at the world and all of the hard things that are out there, and not realizing that right here there's evil right here that you didn't
Wow.
even realize was right here, and dealing with that, all of the ins and outs of the different people in the book will have to go through their challenges in that, as we have to go through ours. And there's a government that is attacking religious freedom in this book, and even though it's not outright Christian, the messages are very clear, I think, in it, because my editor, who I hired not knowing whether she was a Christian or not, she caught it immediately. She's like, I'm seeing some Revelation parallels. And she's like pulling all of these biblical parallels out of it. And I was like, cool. I didn't know that, you know, I didn't know how this would be received by someone. So it was really cool to have that happen. So anyway, yeah, that was a long answer that I didn't really want to have to give. But anyway, sorry for taking your time.
No,
I only have one little song left.
it's intriguing. No, I loved it. It was awesome. I have a backup plan if this goes too long, so don't worry. But for now, that's awesome. And let's hear your. Now, I guess we're going to kind of count the first two as two. But if
Yeah.
you had two more songs, I'd let you go two more.
How about this? I will do this one and I will end with the chorus of my song, The Lion. I'll just do the chorus of it because it's a nice closer, but I won't do the whole thing.
Kim, the glitchy internet floor is yours.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one. Yeah, this is my world, TJ. This is my world. This is the On Alaska world that I love so much. No, I really do love it. Anyway, just wish I could fly and be there live with everybody all the time. Nothing like being in a room with people, right? Okay, now what song am I doing? Okay, this song is a recent one. I've shared it here once before, and I'm going to share it again. It's called What Kind of Love? I once was lost, but now I'm found. My eyes were blind, but now they see. The way was hidden from my view, and now by grace it's clear to me. God sent his only son to die, and then he brought him back to life. His offer is the greatest gift. Through him our sins crucified. Oh, what kind of love is this? Drawing me in so I can't resist. Your name will forever be on my lips, Jesus. Now peace and soul security, a love so deep, high, far and wide. Forgot the words. But that's okay. We'll just go to the chorus. Oh, what kind of love is this? Drawing me in so I can't resist. Your name will forever be on my lips, Jesus. The hours of life pass by so fast, but when death knocks, my heart won't quake. For on that day I'll finally see my Redeemer's radiant face. Your name will forever be on my lips, Jesus. Every knee bows down, every language proclaims Jesus is the Lamb. All glory to his name, and every nation falls before the awesome one, Jesus the Lion of Judah, Jesus God's risen Son. Oh, every knee bows down. Is the Lamb. Oh, every nation and then time.
Woo.
That was gorgeous. Thank you. That first part sounded like a little bit like a hymn. You were sort of putting chords in places that most 1, 3, 5, whatever, simple songs. I mean, that was beautiful. And that last song, was that the chorus, was that yours? You wrote
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that one's an older one. I've shared it a lot. I didn't do the whole thing, but yeah, it's just the chorus. So the lion, that's called the lion.
Oh man, and every gosh, what did you say? All the languages, every language shall proclaim. Is that what you?
Yeah. Yeah, from Revelation, every knee bows down, every language proclaims.
I love that. How can we hear you singing, playing, or writing a novel? Where can we find you?
You want to hear me writing a novel? That would be funny.
Well, your Wi-Fi may not be able to handle music, but maybe like a word or two, like the person walked through the door. How can we hear about you or hear you? That's what I think.
You can find everything I do on my web. I have a website actually under my name, which is kimkrenik.com, KIMKRENIK.com. And, I'm kind of all over the internet. So you can find me out there. So, yeah.
Well, Kim Krenik, thank you from Southern Oregon, somewhere in the vicinity of Olympia. We thank you for showing up tonight. And Red, we're going to start a GoFundMe to get her a better Wi-Fi, okay?
We were thinking about Starlink. Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to Google, or not Google, you have to put in the chat what you
need
guys
to
think
read the
of Starlink.
reviews. I thought Starlink was a brilliant idea, but read the reviews. There's some people that are happy and some that aren't. So
Interesting. Very interesting. And just to clarify, I am definitely not in Oregon. I'm in Washington, TJ.
your anaphylaxis of Washington.
You know what? We'll just leave it there. Let's just leave it there. I like that.
Anna something Washington. Thank you for being
Anesthesia. Thank you for having me. God bless you guys. I'll be listening.